In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 words in Yoruba language that has the same letters but sound different and mean different. And certainly you will learn 1 or 2, no, at least 10 different words which you will never forget. It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, so let's get started. Oyato, Oyato. This word is pronounced Ojo. Ojo. Ojo means rain. Ojo is a masculine name given to a baby boy who was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around his head. So, Ojo means rain. Ojo means the name given to a boy who was born with umbilical cord wrapped around his neck. So it's a circumstantial name that automatically is given to our baby boy who was born in such circumstance. So the next time somebody says Ojumbo, you have to find out, does it mean that it's about to rain, or Ojo, your friend, is coming to your house unannounced? So whenever you see this mark on a Yoruba letter, you know that it is the do sound. And whenever you see this mark, you know that it is the mi sound. And so with Ojo, it's do. Ojo, do, because it has these marks on both vowels. And for Ojo, Ojo is do mi, right? So that is the only difference. That's what makes the difference between the two words. And without these diacritical marks, you will not be able to tell which is which unless there's a picture that explains it to you. So let's use this now in sentences. Ọ̀rẹ́ tímọ́tímọ́ lèmi àtòjó jẹ́. Myself and Ojo, we are close friends. Interestingly, I don't have any Ojo in my life. That is interesting. Do you know any Ojo? Share this video with them. Tell them I said hello, hi. Báwo ni ṣe dáadáa lẹ wà? And Ojo, mo fẹ́ sáré lọlé kí òjò tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. I want to go home before it starts to rain or before it starts raining. Mo fẹ́ sáré lọlé kí òjò tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. So òjò ń rọ̀, òjò ń bọ̀. Rain is falling. Ojo is coming. So you see that these words only have the same letters, but they sound different and they mean different. There'll be a PDF which we have put together for you to differentiate these words, and then you can download them in the description. They're available for you at no cost whatsoever. You can download it right away. So check the description and don't forget to grab your copy. So let's move to the second word. So how do you pronounce this? Because the only way that you can find out what this is pronounced as is with the diacritical marks. So let's put some marks on these words and take it from there. Owo means hand. Owo means respect. Respect, that is to show respect and regard for someone much older than you or just deserving of honor and respect. Owo, remi. And so remember, whenever you see this mark, it is do. Whenever you see this mark, it is mi, and whenever there is nothing on the vowel sound, it is re. And so with respect to owo, owo is re, mi, owo, re, mi, owo, and then owo. Owo, that is to show respect, it is do, owo, 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 re, mi, owo, do. Does that make sense to you? I'm sure that it does. So in the Yoruba culture, it could be disrespectful to stretch forth your hand to an elder, maybe for a handshake if they have not yet stretched their hands to you. So to show owo, sometimes you have to keep your hands to yourself. Did you know this? Let us know in the comments. Have you tried reaching out to an elder, and how did they deal with that? So depending on the elder may just reach back their hand to you, or if it's someone who is really culturally rooted and they want you to be aware as well, they could tell you that you should not stretch forth your hands unless they've stretched out their hands first. So bear this in mind, especially if you are visiting home from outside of the country, or if you didn't grow up at home and you have to go home. So sometimes, my dear, keep your owo to yourself so that you don't come off as someone without owo. Now let's use this in sentences. Ago tí wọ̀ sọ́wọ́ wù mí. Ago tí o wọ̀ sọ́wọ́ wù mí. I like and desire to have the wristwatch that you are wearing. And bọ̀wọ̀ fún àwọn òbí rẹ. Show some respect. Honor your father and your mother. Honor your parents, literally. So let me know in the comments, is there any other word that uses this letter and sound different and also mean different? I know that there are, so let me hear from you in the comments. That would be really lovely. And the next one, how many words can we get from here? For the purposes of this video, so we're just going to stick with 2. Sometimes they're way more than 2, but for the purposes of these videos, to keep it short, sweet, and simple, we're going to limit it to 2. But of course, feel free to leave in the comment if you know any other words that uses these letters and sound different and also mean different. Let's go. Ere, 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 ere. Ere is a verb. It means to play. It means to play. And this is pronounced ere. Ere. Ere means profit. That is the reward that you get from something. Ere. So that is dodo again, because it is these same marks on both vowels that make up the sound. Ere. Ere means profit. And now let's use this in a sentence. In a sentence, this would be ere wà ní gbogbo iṣẹ́. There is profit in every labor. And let me share with you, I'm excited to share with you this one that I coined, and it kind of sounds like a proverb. So if you ever use it as a proverb, be sure to credit me as the originator of this one. Anyway, tó bá fi gbogbo ọjọ́ ṣeré, ò ní lérè. That is, if you play all day, you will have no profit. I mean, unless, of course, your play and your work is the same thing. So don't play all day. All day is not for fun, especially as an adult. You have to work, you have things to do. But if you find that sweet spot between fun and work, I'm happy for you. Next, let's look at these letters. So what comes to mind when you see these letters? I bet you that the examples, the words I'm going to make from this are not the first words that will come to your mind. But if I'm wrong, do let me know in the comments if we're thinking alike. And do let us know again if you thought other words in the comment section. Shonro on tomorrow. Shonro on tomorrow. Are we thinking the same or are we thinking slightly different? Let me know in the comments. Oko. Oko. So oko. Oko. Re, mi, oko. 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 So it's a re, mi, oko. Mi ò tíì rí ọkọ rí. You know, when I was trying to use this example, I'm thinking, who hasn't seen a hole? A hole. But I find out I haven't seen it since secondary school. And so that makes me realize that there are many people in this generation who has never seen a hole. If you've seen a hole in real life, please let me know in the comments. And if you have never seen a hole, let us know in the comments, just so that I'm sure that I am not just making things up in my mind. I bet you that many people who are probably watching this video have never seen a hole. Oko. 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 So this is re, do. Re, do. Re, do. It's actually coming down like the do. Re, do. Comes down, but you know, re, do. Oko. Oko. So again, oko. Oko. Now let's use this in a sentence. Mo fẹ́ ra ọkọ̀ tuntun lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀. I want to buy, I really want to. I want to buy a new car next year. Let us know in the comment, what is your favorite brand of car? What do you think mine is? It's a secret I'm not going to tell you. All right, so mo fẹ́ ra ọkọ̀ tuntun lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀. Ọkọ̀. Ọkọ̀ means car. It means a vehicle. And finally, for this video, we are going to look at these words. What comes to mind? Let me know if we're on the same page in 3, 2, 1. This is pronounced ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ means blood. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ means blood. Ẹ̀jẹ̀. So that it has this mark, so it is a dodo. Ẹ̀jẹ̀, dodo. Again, remember, whenever you see this mark, it's a low tone sound. It is do. And whenever you see nothing on the vowel letter, it means it is pronounced re. So it is re. And whenever you see this other mark, it is pronounced me, me. So it's on the higher side, like me. It's a bit on the higher side. It has a higher sound. Me, it goes up. Do comes down. Do comes down. Re stays somewhere in the middle, and me goes up. So eje, do blood. You know, I have a dear friend who is a medical student, but doesn't like blood. Almost cannot stand seeing blood, and I'm thinking, how is that? Eje. And this is pronounced eje. Eje means vow, a promise, vow. And in my book, Tales from Our Ancestors, with the story of Oluwumbi and the Oluwere spirit, is a very interesting story that captures Eje and the consequences of making a vow which you're not able to fulfill. If you'd like to hear that, you could get it in the description, by the way. Anyway, Eje means vow. So do not make a promise you cannot or do not intend to keep. Eje, eje. If you liked this video, share it with someone else who is interested in learning the Yoruba language. I'm sure that they'll find this episode interesting, engaging, and educating at the same time. And if you'd like to listen to Yoruba Proverbs, you can watch this video right here. I am Omolega Abisola. Odapo. Oyato, Oyato. Connecting